Yoink. Alrighty. Oop, wait, I gotta do that. That's right. Almost forgot there. Alrighty. That's about right. Alrighty. There we go. That's on. Now I just need sound check. A little choppy, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Hello everybody. Alrighty. I really need to make a new hat. Goodness. Alrighty. Let's get this going. I did not practice enough. I got distracted with more Expedition 33 because I really want to fucking figure out this song just to prove myself. It's gonna be the death of me. Green will do. Huh? What? Oh, green? Oh, for the beret? Maybe? I don't know. I want to make a floral one, but I need to look around for fabric. Because I want to try and find a fabric that's as close to the fabric that I screwed up the other one with. My favorite. No, I've worn this fit before. I've collected a lot of clothes. I'm actually going through stuff. I am that of the famale. I know, it's so confusing. I know. Oh. Gotta sort out the hair situation too. Oh, you are here early. Goodness. I tried to be. Yeah, I know I was a little bit late to some of the streams, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every now and then I'd pop out. Like last night, I was definitely not focused with the stream. I got a bit distracted. A little bit distracted. Hey Johnny, I'm doing alright. How are you? Also, thank you. Also, that Nate person, I think it was someone else that was there that during that morning live stream, because I checked the channel activity and they weren't there in the morning one. So obviously that must have been a different person, maybe, unless, I don't know, maybe their messages were, oh, well, wait, well, no, because if all their messages were gotten rid of, then it wouldn't have shown up. Yeah, okay, maybe that's the case. Maybe because if you all right, I didn't actually think of that. Yeah, because if you muted them, it gets rid of all the messages, so there wouldn't have been any messages that would have shown up in the channel activity. And if they didn't say anything else throughout the stream after that, then yeah, then there wouldn't have been any messages, so that probably makes sense. I've been doing a lot of hectic planning. Ooh, is this stream kind of laggy? Hang on. What's going on here? It looked a little bit like slow. Weird. I am not in music mode. Okay. One day off. You take one day off, and that's what happens. Hello, hello. Huh? What? No. Everybody's allowed here, as long as you're not creepy or a troll or whatever. If you're here for the music, then yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Oh, that's awesome. Well, the only anti is the anti-trolls, so if you're gonna troll, then yeah, the trolls are just gone. What? Pac-Man? How does Pac-Man go? Isn't it just Waka? What? Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, obviously no politics and whatnot. Yeah. It's a, it's a safe space for anybody, as long as you're not gonna troll or whatever. It's a place to decompress from the stresses of daily life. This is fucking. Hang on. I need to tilt this downwards because I can't see the numbers. There we go. Super Mario? I don't know any Super Mario. I know some stuff from Zelda though. It's. That's all I know. That's all I know there. I can do that one, yeah. That's actually probably a good one to help me warm up a bit and get in the zone. Alright, that was I'm seeing a bunch of requests in the chat. Yes, I'm seeing them. Yeah. It does come off, but if you want me to take this hat off, it's $50. So yeah. Venmo's in the chat if that's something you're interested in tipping towards. Alright. Oh, I was impressed. What happened here? Alright, yes, Gravity Falls. What's the other thing? Wait, I saw something else. Oh, First Harvest. Maybe in a little bit. Let me get a little bit more warmed up. That way I know it will be good. Hello. Alright, let's see if I can do this one. Not very well. Nope. Went better the other day. Even so, I still need to learn that one. Hey, Sizemore. Hello. I need to figure out the chord progression for that one. Huh? What? I don't know what that is. Play. I don't own bagpipes. Although bold of you to assume that I do with the amount of other instruments that I own, so that's a good try. That's a good ask, but unfortunately I don't have bagpipes. Come on. Buzzing and buzzing and buzzing. I have not. No, I've been researching Ally. Oh, is it like a Pride song? I've not looked it up yet, cause I've been It's got problems, okay? I need to like bonk the rattle away, okay? Percussive maintenance, it sort of works, okay? I've not looked up Don's Wiesen, or however that's pronounced yet, because I've not had the time. I had time the other day because my laptop updated and it decided to be pretty speedy. So I was able to set up at a reasonable time, and I like looked into Expedition 33 for like 2 hours. I spent like an hour listening through like every track, like kind of speeding through them a bit. And then I tried to learn a song from that, which still trying to, even though I know it's going to be impossible because there's some stuff in there that I don't think I'm going to be able to get down. Let alone, I was barely able to get down some of the parts at a slower speed, and I don't think I could do it, like, in one go or whatnot, like, to be able to play it as, like, a full song. And then it just goes into like a dive. It just goes all the way down the keyboard. I don't know. It's like peak French cafe music there, and it's like, why do you gotta be so difficult? Marson, the guitar from? I don't know. I don't recognize that. This is bugging me because it's still not there. My favorite song? We can do that, why not? That'll help me warm up. And then I think I'll do First Harvest after the fact. After that one, if Gerald is still here. I know he wanted to hear that one. Alright, my favorite song, this is an original. This is called La Valse du Cassis. This is my favorite. Hey, that's my favorite song. That's an original called La Valsa du Cassis, and I named it after this drink right here. This is black currant lemonade. I don't say blah blah blah. I don't say blah blah blah. Isn't this person in here? This person was in here recently, weren't they? Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were the one that were like, oh, you don't look like a Q-tip. But I'm like, yes, I do. And now they're being very, very awful. I'm assuming we just absolutely, yeah. Alright, good. Why would you ask that? Why? God. Alright, anyway. No. Stop it. Alright, let's see if I can do first harvest. Let's see if we can do that. I keep thinking that the stream is like buffering. What's this? I almost sneezed. That was bad. Would you ever consider playing anything Danish? If there was, you know, a song that was simple enough to learn, maybe, yeah. I also need to take the time to figure it out, which, I struggle with doing as of lately, so I can at least stream and be live and perform for you all. Kimbedo? What? I'm not gonna go into that cringe territory, even though it is the internet, but, like, I'm not gonna embarrass myself. What is that, Katyusha? Alright, we'll do that after this next song. Alright. This is, hopefully, First Harvest by Dave Thomas. Alrighty. Accordion, yeah. There we go. What? What? Stand by me. What? Oh, that one. Hey, hello, Rusty. You know how to play? I've not heard of that before. 50. Maybe. I mean, I'd have to see how you are within the chat to make that determination of whether or not you are fit to be a mod or not. A local famous group. What? It's not cringe. Oh no, I wasn't saying the song request that you said was cringe. I was saying what Picklehead said was being cringe. You know. No, I've tried singing and yeah, that's a no. That's an absolute no. No more singing for me. Alright, I'm a musician. I'm an accordion player. Well, not just accordion. I play a bunch of different instruments. Oh yeah, I really get into the movement of that song a lot. Yeah, I really like that one a lot. That one's a fun one to play. If it's really good. If it's really good. Because sometimes, like, there was a few hiccups in there, which I was a bit, surprised at. But, I mean, I am playing it kind of early on in the stream, so I try to space them out by how difficult each song is. For baguette. I don't have a baguette. What do you mean? Hey, French. As far as I know, no. I don't know what my lineage is, but I play French music, so yeah. Also, berets are like an underrated like choice of style. So I figured I'd give it a try, and I'm like, wow, I actually don't look too bad in one. So yeah. It helps hide my Q-tip shaped head. Probably. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite, actually. No, I choose kindness. I live by that. I choose kindness. No, it's not. I don't think it's a song. I don't think. You saying? Wait, what are you saying? Wait. If you're just around, Frenzy, if you're just around for a couple streams, I will see. Okay, but that's alright, maybe it's not so different. Shut up. Alright. Oh, is it? Oh. Pirates theme? Yeah, we could do that. Anyway, what I was saying... Yeah, just... I need to see how you are within the chat, alright? So, like, if you're just... Whatever, I might do it. You know, if you're a regular after a while, because, like... You know, if you're just one stream and done, it's like I can't really rely on moderation, you know? I have an accordion too, but the bottom keys don't work, only the ones on top. Do you have the same one? Or are all of the keys... Wait, what? Do you have the same one? Or all of the keys, or do you have the French accordion? What? What? I'm trying to understand what you're... I have an accordion, but the bottom keys don't work. Shut up. Fine, okay, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm just as cringe. Okay, there, I admit it. I don't know what dirt you have on me, but no. Jesus. I will not be persuaded. Is that cranberry juice? No, this is black currant lemonade. I named my, a song after this. It's called La Valse du Cassis. I played it a little bit ago. It's my favorite song. I still don't... I'm trying to decipher what you're trying to say. But the bottom keys... Like, just the... Or, like, down here? Only the top ones. Do you have the same one for all of the keys, or do you have the French accordion? I don't know what you mean by French accordion, though. Godfather? I did! See, look! You can see him. He's actually right here. The turtle. He's right there. You think I'm a liar? I cleaned it literally the other day. What's today? Today's Monday? I cleaned it last week. Last Tuesday. So I know, it's gonna be a bit till I get to that. I don't know when. That's why I say it's like, eventually. Because the list is like, there's probably over 100 requests that I've yet to go and look into and whatever. Tuesday. Oh. So. No, I'm sorry. I'm taken. Alright, alright, let's, what was it? Oh, right, The Godfather, yeah. Wasn't there? Oh, no, I was gonna do Pirates first. I was gonna do Pirates, then we'll do The Godfather. Yes, Pirates. figure out that finger positioning there. Again, I thought I had it down, but now I've forgotten it. Oh, my bad. My bad. It's time zones. It's time zones. No, don't say that. No, don't say that. Well, it's kind of difficult to understand something and then try and describe it if you have no other way of describing it if it's a visual thing. So that's understandable. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't understand. How does one even get into this? It's you can just buy an accordion. That's what I did. I went on eBay and I searched around. I wanted this specific brand, Weltmeister, and I bought this for $240 plus $120 for shipping, and it came all the way from Bulgaria. It's used as well. You can find them on Marketplace. They range from like $150 to like $400. Probably not best to buy a brand new instrument because those can go for a lot more money. So especially if you're just starting to get into it, definitely go with a used instrument. Have you tried playing harmonica on neck mount plus? Oh goodness, no. I've tried a harmonica. I don't know how people play that. Goodness. I don't get how people are able to do that. I don't have the skill to do that. I could do melodica and accordion simultaneously if we want. Yes, it is expensive. It is expensive. Yeah. Musical instruments are very expensive. It's an expensive hobby. I've had an accordion. Also, yeah. You don't see guitar players in an accordion. Yeah. Does anyone know what is an ocarina? Yeah, I've got two of them. I have a ceramic one, and then I have one a friend 3D printed for me. Could you also hook that thing up to one of those screaming rubber chickens? With the melodica? I mean, possibly. It wouldn't connect to the instrument, but like I could hook it up to the air hose probably if I just take the head off of the chicken and just pop the head onto the end of the hose. Just whee whee whee. How interesting. Let's see what I can do. No one can understand according within. No one understand according within. Oh, I don't know about that. That was called La Dispute. That's by Jan Tiersen. And just showcase a little bit of the double instrument action there. Probably work on guitar. What? Guitar? Wait, what? It'd just be that'd just be a drone in here. Alrighty. Someone wanted, who wanted The Godfather? That was a little bit ago. I forgot about that. Is that person still? I don't think that person is still here. Okay. Well, keep going. Unless they say that they're still here. Hello. I'm doing alright. How are you? Oh wait, this person is still here. Oh, you are still here. Alright, I will play The Godfather then. Alrighty. What? Where are we there? Can I ask how much does a steel tongue drum go for? I don't know, like how much a professional one would go for. But I would assume like maybe like $100 for something like small. I'm assuming if you get to like a professionally like made instrument of one of those, maybe like way more than that. Canon and we can try. Let me see. I've not. No, I checked the weather and it was gonna be cloudy, but then it turns out it's sunny. This like for the entire week, but it's gonna be like cooler, so like mid to high 60s, low 70s, and that's a bit, I would say a bit too chilly, but like I don't know, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe, I don't know, I'd have to check again, because like depending on what tomorrow is like, maybe I might go. I don't know. I am gonna be busy at some point in a couple days, so yeah. Cause like since I'm by the coast, usually my rule of thumb is just because what the temperature says on my phone, that's like here, like literally where I am, like right this second. But like I usually have a rule of thumb. It's usually 5 to 7 degrees cooler by the coast. So you have to take that into account. Plus, if it's windy, it might be more windy down there because, you know, being on the water and stuff. So, yeah. What's the song name? Oh, the one I just played, that was from The Godfather. The movie The Godfather. 60 to 70. Yeah, it's almost summer. Yeah. Nope, not Irish. Nope. I'm a piano. I don't know what that is. It gets still tunes go for what? Oh, tongue drums go for 40 to 20 per still. $2 to $5,000. Wow, really? That's insane. I wouldn't have thought that they were that much. Goodness. Maybe a couple hundred, but I wasn't thinking in the thousands. Gosh, that's more than the cost of the bike I just got. What the hell? Goodness. What was I? Oh, Canon indeed. Yeah. No, that's enough of that. Nope. 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 Legend of Zelda theme. There's at least one sharp in there at some point. I don't know chord progression. Nah, it's not gonna work. Gosh, I've not learned the actual theme of that itself. Huh. I should write that one down. I'm gonna write that one down, actually. The original theme of that. Is it slow, or is it... No, it's still fine, okay. Can you say... Where the dress? What? Because it's closed. Why not? Hurt. Am I gonna kill it? It's just clothes. It's just clothes. I could do Kakariko Village or Cass's theme, and maybe... No, that's probably it. I want to learn Windfall Island and I should probably learn the milk bar theme from Majora's Mask. Gotcha. I'm gonna do Kakariko Village, because why not? Oh, I can actually see the hearts on the phone screen for once. Alright, that was Kakariko Village. That's from Ocarina of Time. Perfect. Oh, goodness. Hello! Yeah, I need to look into Zydeco. That's on the list. That's Cajun Accordion, if I'm recalling correctly. Oh, do Windfall? Yeah, I want to learn that one, because it's basically a variation of Kakariko Village. I know there's more involved with that. There's like a bit I was missing in there. But pretty much it's that. Oh, it's also in a different key. it's already in the notes, but... Are we sure the stream's good? It's really laggy on my laptop. Or is it just my laptop? Is it buffering at all? Is it like really like jittery or... I'm assuming it's just... Alright, the laptop's just struggling for no reason then. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. It's just... Whoa. Psst. Hang on. I did a stupid. I did a bad. Hang on. I accidentally knocked the cord out of the wall for my phone. Gotta make sure that the charge doesn't go all stupid here. Hang on. Alright, 21 minutes. You better stay at 21 minutes and not go to like something stupid like 9 hours, or else I'm gonna be upset. This thing is just struggling so bad. Alright, we could do that one again, why not? Does it going to have adjustable tones like a guitar? Yeah, it has different voices. It has registers and stuff. It's kind of more like an organ, to be honest. As am I already do, I've been offered what other same time usually here for views. Technically the community. Usually it's just like moderating like with the chat, the live stream chat. I usually don't like give it out like immediately, so like if you're a regular here, I might consider, you know, you for a position as a moderator, just so I know, just so like I can see you in the chat for a bit, that way I know like your mannerisms and stuff, so I can make that, you know, that decision or whatnot. So, that's the different, sound. And there's 3 over here. I usually keep it on the full one over here though, so it's got the most oomph, the most bass to it. I tried to play. I need to learn that one. I tried to play that earlier. Did you miss it? No, goodness, no. That's way too fast. I'm gonna play some stuff from Dredge. Alright, that's called The Resilient Traveler. That's from a video game called Dredge. How's the accordion moving over by itself when you click one of the notes? Oh, like when I pressed the key and it just started decompressing like this? Like that, you mean? Nope. I'm from the US. keep freezing. I don't know what that is. Okay. Become human? What? Whoa. Katyusha. Anyway, that's really cool here. Well, I mean, yeah, it's known all over the world, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that one again. I don't know if they left or if they're typing out like a thing or whatever. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna take that from the beginning. There we go. That was a little bit better. I play Accordion, and I only play 1 melody. You're playing 2 melody. Well, yeah. Well, I'm playing the both sides at once. It's a bit of a task to try and learn and figure that out. Because that's what I struggled with when I was first learning to play this instrument. That's why I actually didn't touch the bass button side for like 5 or 6 months after I had already had this. Because I couldn't figure it out. It took a lot of effort and dedication to figure out how to play both hands simultaneously. My iron doesn't have those bottom ones for the bass. Wait, do you mean you play a harmonium? Is it just the keys and then the bellows? There's no this side, and you play it on the table, right? Right? Like a piano. And then you play it this way, right? well, this way, right? And then you move this entire thing when you play it on the table. Is that what you mean? Drunken say, we can attempt that one. Yeah, no fish. There's a turtle. Yes. Oh, I don't have the keyboard keys. You have, alright, so you have a chromatic button accordion. Then yours has all the buttons over here, so it has buttons on both sides. I think that's what you I think you're trying to say there. What was the top ones? So these over here. So you have these ones, you don't have these ones. Where's the electric? I don't have an electric accordion. Goodness. Crush some runes. I need to look into RuneScape. That's probably one of the next things I'd have to look up at some point. Maybe either RuneScape or Professor Layton. I don't know. Alright, Drunken Sailor. Whoa, where are we going here? Okay, got it. So you got buttons on both sides. So you have I'm assuming a chromatic button accordion, unless you have like a diatonic one. I don't know. Is it big or is it like a small one with like only like 2 or 3 rows of buttons? Because like a chromatic button accordion has like 4 or 5 rows of buttons, sometimes 6 over here, whereas a melodeon would have just a couple rows, like 2 or 3, or 2.5. Alright, CKW, I'll see you later then. The electric accordion could transfer the musical language. Yes, the electric triangle, yeah. What do you recommend learning accordion? Oh, like instrument-wise? Yes, I figured since you're here a lot, like, you can help with you can help cook up some of those free birds. Alright, so you have a chromatic one, alright. There's a lot of different types of accordions, so it's kind of hard to narrow it down, especially, like, when I'm just trying to chat and people are typing. So it's kind of hard to narrow it down. For the what do you recommend learning accordion? Like, do you mean like instrument? Like what type of instrument? Like what instrument to go off of? Because like I could say like any instrument. It really depends on if you're trying to like commit to learning it or whatnot. Diatonic. I want to try a diatonic accordion. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to get a melodeon, but those cost like upwards of like $3,000. I think. Maybe. I want to get a Castagnari one, but those are expensive. But yeah, that's something you have to keep in mind, is the direction of which way you're pushing or pulling the bellows, because that helps determine the notes. Because one key can play one note going out, but play a different note pushing it back in, you know? And that seems really difficult. No, I'm not doing it because I want the challenge, but like I love the sound of it, because there's songs that I've found that can really only be played on one of those instruments. Yes, Drunken Sailor, I'm sorry, yes. This broken frickin', come on. There we go. Jesus. Alright, Drunken Sailor. Yeah. I'll try and play one of those melodeon songs in a second. To express my point. That one still needs work. Yeah, but nothing more. Oh, procrastination. Oh no. Procrastination. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I just never thought to do it. I'll turn to Mr. Krabs. Oh no. Mr. Squidward. My god. What do the buttons do? They play predetermined chords. It's basically one button would be the equivalent of like playing a chord on a piano. Yes, pickle can be an instrument. Alright, let's see. I totally forgot about... I totally forgot about that one. I kind of stopped practicing that one because I wasn't really getting anywhere. And what was the most hardest accordion? What was the most hardest? Oh, like song or like accordion to play in general? Because I've not tried any other. This is the only accordion I've ever played. This is the only accordion I own, ever played, anything. So like, I've not tried other ones. I've just seen other ones. So I don't necessarily know. I played the Godfather earlier. You were here. I saw you. That's why I played it earlier. Oh, one more. Maybe in a bit. Maybe in a little bit. Maybe in a little bit. I don't know why you want to cover. I'd have to look it up. I'd have to look it up. I'll write it down. I'm sorry. The chat's also going, and I'm trying to answer other questions, and I'm sorry if I keep skipping over. I can't guarantee I'll be able to play it, though, or learn it. I don't know when I'm going to get to it either, I'm sorry. Because the list is very extensive. And I don't know what that person was about to say either, which was interesting. Alright. Well, you may think that, but then there are people that have been asking me to play Expedition 33 tracks, and it's like, I finally looked into that. It's like, it's French cafe music, which is the death of me. So I'm sort of trying to learn that, but like, I don't think I'm gonna get very far. Even though I would like to, because it sounds fantastic. It's just not doable for me. My fingers do not move that quickly. I'm not that skilled. I've only been playing 2.5 years, both hands, simultaneously. So, it's a task. It's a very difficult task. I will do an example of a song that I'm sort of trying to learn, but not really, because it's really difficult to play because there isn't accordion versions of it. It's melodian. So it's designed for a diatonic instrument. So it has that bounce to it because you're constantly moving the bellows in different directions. So that gives it bounce. But it's like, it's... Alright, that's enough of that. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. It's not meant for this instrument because all the buttons are more in line with each other, and I don't know. Up to date? Oh gosh, I didn't practice Wonderwall. Do I dare pull the Wonderwall out of my back pocket and be awful? Let me play just a little bit of the beginning and see, and maybe I'll call it off. I want to do a cover of that, but I've not been practicing that because, yeah, I've been putting it off. I'm hot. Okay. Yeah, that was difficult. I'm still learning that one. I have not practiced that one in like a week and a half. I know, but there's a lot to perfecting that one. I'd like to do a cover of that one. I think that would make the original Wonderwall cover I did. That would bury that in the ground for eons. And this one would just overshadow it completely. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Gene. I wrote down your request. I would need to look it up. I'm not gonna like do it midstream because like people are gonna click away if I'm just sitting here trying to listen to something and futz around and play something that's basically like incoherent. Yeah, I was definitely slowing down a bit towards the end. Carpal tunnel one of these days if I keep playing the same thing over and over and over again. I think I'd change it up enough. If I go to just practice that for an entire afternoon, I will give myself carpal tunnel, and that would be the death of me. Yes, I've got lemonade. I've got lemonade today, and I have a backup iced tea just for when I run out of that. Also, speaking of which, hang on. Alright, I can wait till it's fully charged. Alright, let's play something else. Let's play something that will sound better than whatever the heck that version of Wonderwall just was. Alright, I'm gonna play an original. This is called, never mind, we're gonna do that one. Alright, Found Happiness. This is still an original. It's an unreleased original. I was gonna play Janvier, but actually, I'm gonna do that one instead because that's slow, and I like that. No, carpal tunnel. Yeah. Helps results. Well, it's not that bad, but like. I'm gonna clip that one, and I'm hoping the audio wasn't staticky at all. I'm gonna clip that for later, because I might need that this weekend, actually. That... Where did you go? There's a bug. There's a bug. There's a bug! Alright. That was an unreleased original. That's called Found Happiness. Oh, Joe. Oh. You mean this? That was not right. I'm actually a violinist of, I need to figure out the math to that. When was that? 2008? 2000, no. It would have been 2007. The latter half of 2007. Because that would have been like first grade, so 2007-ish? 2007, so... What's that? Like... That would have been 2014, that would have been 7? Is it 15? Alright, so it is 15 years. It is 15. Alright, so it's 15. Yeah, I've been playing the violin for like 15 years. Yeah. Alright, take care, Gene. Goodness. Epcot Center. Italy? What? Italy? My ears. Alright, cast a song. Yeah, we could do that one. Do you have any... nope. Alright, cast the theme. Are you still here? I'm assuming you are. But I mean, it would be wrong of me to assume, because when you assume, you know what happens when you assume, everybody. You know? Person that wanted to cast this theme, are you here? I'm going to play it now. If you are not currently here, I'm not going to play it, because, yeah. Could you go to Juilliard Music School? Possibly. Yeah. I don't know if they would take me, though. There's definitely other better musicians out there, but I mean... This person said something. Oh. Weird. Alright, maybe I'm not playing Cass's theme, because they're not responding. So, maybe they stepped away for a little bit. For a couple minutes. Maybe they'll come back. I'm gonna play something else in the meantime. Yes, I already have someone in my life, so yeah. Well, yeah, it's their job, but they're also very, I would assume they're very, particular with who they let in. Where did you... Nope. I keep losing them. The bug's back. I don't know where it went. It's like a little gnat. I would assume they're very particular with their intake process, you know? They don't just take any old musician. I'm like intermediate at best, because I struggle with reading sheet music. So I feel like that would be a definite, deal breaker. Because I would assume that they'd have to have me do a playing test, and knowing my luck, they're gonna assign a really difficult piece. Wellerman? We can try. I did not get a chance to practice that one beforehand, so that's a bit rough. That was a bit rough. Okay, you should. Yeah, alright, we could do that one, yeah. Going to give you something like clear to all your skills. It's a lot. Really? I mean, I don't fully know Claire de Lune. At least, like, an official version. Caddy, you should. Yes, we could do that one. I learned how to do sheet music. They have. What? From sheet music? They have Did you mean like Braille from sheet music? Possibly, maybe? Someone's got like a weed whack going. Alright, Caddy, you should. Yes, we will do that one. Bleh, yucky. Oh, what? I said when I was walking. Wanted to hurt me. In the end, he told me. He told you to leave him alone. What? I don't know about that. That's kind of rough. I'm sorry. I wouldn't feel bad. I wouldn't feel sad about that, but I don't know. If they approached you first and then they said that you were bothering them and then told you to go away, if they approached you, then yeah, that's kind of odd. It's like, you approached me, what? A music composer? Oh, really? I compose some music as well. I've been in a drought, though, of creativity. Almost a year now. Which sucks, because I want to write new music, but I can't. I've not had any creative breakthroughs. Oh, I think I've heard of that. Yeah. Hello, hello. All right. Let's. Ow. Ooh. Let's play another original. Digital. Yeah, digital audio workspace. My laptop can't handle any of those. It's a shame. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. Alright, this is an original. This is called Janvier. Yes, it does. Yes. What? My own what? Thumbs down? Oh, whatever. Boo. Boo you. What time signature would you like? Oh, goodness. I guess I mainly work with waltzes, so what's that? That's 3/4, right? 3/4 time, right? 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, right? What's his name for the cup of tea? We could do that one again. Why not? 3-1. What? 3-1 to 4. Ooh. How would? No, that'd be a whole different chord progression. How would one go to 4/4? How would one go to? No, that's still 3. That's still 3/4. Right? Yeah. Ooh. this. Hang on. I'm gonna put that in inspiration. Hang on. What's this? 147. Hang on. Song inspiration. Interesting. I heard the Waltz of Flowers Day. Oh, that's by Tchaikovsky. Yeah. Try sitting third. Oh, is that one of the new ones from the newest chapter? I've not watched that because I've not seen anybody that I follow play that yet. I liked the Castletown theme from, what was it, the second chapter of that? I forget how it goes, but it's like a really nice piano. Really nice piano. How does one do it? It's still... My cast. Yeah, that one. That one, yeah. I love it. It's so soft, and it's... I don't know what it is about it. I like that one. John, read your question and then ask yourself again in your head why the girl on your phone looks feminine. And then contemplate that. And then get back to me about that. I was gonna play something else. There's a song I like by Dan Newton that I'm still in the midst of trying to learn. It has a walk-up that leads into another walk-up, and that's why I like the sound of that one. It's called the Woodland Walk. Oh, whoa. beginning of that was a little bit rough, and then I had a little hiccup to the transition to the second part. But that was a clean ending. I will take the clean ending though. That's why that one's still a work in progress. But yeah, that's called the Woodlands Waltz. Ever tried? I've not tried a blues. No, I've not looked into. I'm gonna write that one down. Blues. Look into blues accordion. Got it. So many different playing styles. I'm sort of figuring out tango as of recently because Mariner's Revenge has tango in it. So yeah. Oh, Edith Piaf, La Fool. I was learning that one, and then I dropped it, and then I've not gone back to it. Oh, we good? Oh, whoa. We're very laggy. What is happening? Wow. Yeah, that was a jump cut. Okay, yeah, hang on 2 seconds. There we go. Alright, and also... Yes, and now you can hear me. Alright, there we go. That was my sign to unplug my phone, because it reconnected. This app is so broken. I will say that. Yeah, what I was saying about La Fool. Yeah, I was learning that one, like, a year and a half ago or so. And I just completely forgot about it. And, yeah, and I've not gotten back to it. Yeah, anyway. Fix this now. Goodness. That wasn't awful. And that was sort of in time, which was odd, because usually that hasn't been like that, and I've not played that in like over a month and a half. Because someone tried to ask for that, and I'm like, ugh. Sure. I mean, if you want to, my Discord is the same as my YouTube. I hate that song so much. I hate that song so much because it would get stuck in my head. I still, to this day, cannot listen to that song because it will get stuck in my head and I will hum it all day and I will want to tear my brain out and throw it down the street. What time, what was the time stamp for La Fool so I can listen back to that one? We'll call that like, was it 1:56? Okay. Yeah, gosh, it would get stuck in my head so bad, and I wouldn't be able to get it out, and I would be like, please just stop humming it, please. Oh, it was just such a nightmare. Let's see if I can actually accept this mid-thing without it breaking. Yeah, I see it. Hang on. Yeah, my laptop is so slow. Alright, I might not be able to respond, like, during the stream, but, maybe after the fact. Yes, I will definitely get back to that. Stay mad? I'm not mad, I'm just, it's like, it's just annoying. Because my brain would just latch onto that and just play it on repeat. Terrible earworm. Terrible earworm. Yes. Hey, Liana. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate that. Goodness. Keeps wanting to eat my outfit. YouTube. Oh yeah, honestly. The stuff I've seen on YouTube is just like, oh, what is happening? Just what is happening? The algorithm is picking up this stuff. It's like, there's like 600 people watching this person, and it's like, how? I'm actually doing something like engaging and whatnot and like really cool, as opposed to like it's either someone just sitting there talking, not doing anything at all, or it's like ASMR, which I get there people that are into ASMR, that's fair. But or it's just brain rot. It's literal brain rot. It's like, why are you playing into that? Like, I get why you have so many viewers watching you live. You have like 1,000 viewers. They're all watching brain rot. It's like, this is not good. This is not good for anybody's brain, let alone the brains of like the generation that's into watching that sort of stuff. Just mindlessly. Like, what? Raymond, oh, that name rings a bell. I think some people have asked for that in the past, and I've not gotten around to that. That's been a while since someone has asked for that, though. I'm gonna write it down, though, again. You can try Twitch, you can, like, stream on both you. I don't have the means to stream on 2 different things simultaneously. I only have my phone, technically, to stream with. My laptop won't let me stream. I think it's just too old at this point that it doesn't have the capacity to do so. I tried to stream with OBS recently. Well, not recently, but like a couple months back. I tried to set up a stream with OBS and it wouldn't let me. It kept crashing. And I'm like, I don't know what you want. Like, it's just, it won't let me. It's just too slow. So, I don't know if it's just the drivers can't handle it, which that's most likely the case. How long have you been playing for? 2.5 years, like, legitimately, like, both hands. Oh, God, it's not... goodness. Alright, I'm gonna play my favorite, because I know, Adriana asked earlier, and I totally forgot, and I just remembered, because seeing your name again in the chat reminded me. So, we're gonna do my favorite, which is an original, called La Valse du Cassis. Alrighty. That was... Whoa, an original. What the fuck? Are we good? Nope, it's just my laptop's doing dumb stuff. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, yep. Who is this G sus? This G sus chord. I need to learn that. I need to figure out what the G sus chord is. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna look up what the G sus chord is. Goodness. Alright, that was an original. That's called La Valsa du Cassis. That's my favorite song ever. How is this year? It's going alright. It's a little funky today. The connection is not doing well. It's almost 6 already? It doesn't feel like it. Probably because it's so bright outside. Okay. I'm gonna do that one. Right. This is what is this? Forgotten Memories by Luella Graham. Alrighty. That was The Forgotten Memories. That's by Luella Gren. Can procrastinate while finding the charge here. Alright, take care, CKW. Oh, really? I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. Like, I play stuff by ear. That's how I've learned how to play this. That's all by just listening to stuff and over and over and over again and mastering it. Like with Expedition 33, for example. Violin. I did say earlier to myself that I might play some violin. Let me see if I can pull up the other tab and see if I can pull up something. If not, then it's gonna be a no, because if my computer doesn't want to cooperate, then unfortunately, which it looks like it's already, oh god. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's broken. It's already broken. It doesn't want to load the second tab. Okay, that's fantastic. That sucks, because I kind of wanted to play Nylon by Shep today. That sucks. I do. I'm actually a violinist of 15 years. So this is like my go-to instrument. I've played this the longest, since I was like 5. So this is one of my children, as you can see. This is like my go-to axe, you know. I've got like 4 others that I've collected over the years, from like sizing up and changing instruments, but this is like my go-to now, because this is like an actual like antique vintage instrument. So I don't know when this was made. This was probably made back in like either the 30s or the 40s, because this is a Stradivarius copy, probably either like a Czech or a German copy of a Stradivarius. So it's old, but it's fabulous and it sounds great. But that's also another reason why I don't play it very often during the stream, because it doesn't sound as good as it could be with my phone's microphone. So like, maybe in the future if I get like a better setup and better microphones and stuff, and I can actually stream using my laptop, yeah, I might play it more, because it, you know, the phone microphone does not do it justice whatsoever. First Harvest, I played that earlier. I don't know. Maybe in a little bit. Maybe if I can't think of other stuff to play. I usually try to play like stuff like those like at least once. Usually I'm more than happy to play like originals more than once, because it's like an original, but no drug talk, please. Cut it out. On my next one. What? Really? For real? Oh gosh. I wish I could have some inspiration, gosh. I have like the structure of an entire song I want to do, right? But I don't have the context of like how it would sound. I have the structure of how I would want it to progress, but I don't have the context of to actually make it so, which sucks, because like it's just sitting there and it's like Am I a real grill? Yes, I'm a charcoal grill. Can't you see the flames? The flames that my fingertips have burst into when I play? I'm thinking of good harvest. Y'all are goofy. I love it. Come on, brain. Think of songs. What songs do you normally play? Oh, we could do more Dan Newton. Yeah. No, this one. Alright. Meadows in Bloom. Alright, that was The Meadows in Bloom by Dan Newton. There's a little bit of a hiccup there at the end. I messed one thing up and then I'm like, what do I do from here? A little bit of a hiccup. Oh, I already read that, yeah. Is he swimming? Oh, he's a little stuck. Oh yeah, he's about to come out. He's right here. You gonna swim by? What are you doing? Oh, you're just chilling. Okay. Where are the people? Me, and then also me with my grandfather. I want me left. I have to go to the store. I'm gonna be here until you. Yes, I'm drunken. Oh, drunken sailor. He's a pirate? Yeah, we could do that. Alright, never mind. I guess he's shy. He's going back to the back of the tank. He's a pirate. Yeah, we could do that one, actually. Eat my skirt. I do have long hair. Yeah. The reason I have the hat on is so I have to have my hair pulled back, because otherwise it gets in my face and it gets on the keyboard and I can't see what I'm doing. So I have to put it up in a ponytail, and then the hat helps hide my Q-tip shaped head. Is it a melody? What? Melody? What? Where? What? What? Where? Melody? Where? I missed something. Hang on. Yep. Oh, and like DM on the Discord? No? Oh god, oh, it's freezing. Yeah, I do, yeah. Well, one. I turn away for 1 second. Adobe! God dang you! Stop it! Turn away for 1 second, I turn back and the whole screen's negative colors. What the hell? My favorite song, it's an original. It's called La Valsa du Cassis, the Black Currant Waltz. I don't know what you sent. I don't know, maybe it was like a link or something? I don't know what you tried sending. I don't know if it was in here or I don't know. I don't know where you sent it, but I didn't see anything in the chat. Did I miss any requests? Oh, okay. I don't know. You're being weird. Alright, that was the Guinness Waltz. That's a folk song. I actually don't know the origins of that, but it's a folk song. Sorry, in person. I don't know. What's this? Ooh, Marco. Oh, wait, he's live. Oh, shit. Interesting. He's doing that. He's doing that. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah. I don't know about that. How did you get to that idea? Oh, okay. The second waltz, that's Shostakovich, right? The Russian composer. Right. That was almost together there, actually. The first one. Wine? Lemonade, actually. Black currant lemonade. This is what I named my favorite song after. Today's a very slow day. Probably because it's Monday. I forget. Oh, we could do that one. I totally forgot about that one. Alright, this is from a game called Stardew Valley. This is one of the mines themes called Clock. Gosh, one note threw that out. Goodness. Oh god, I got a request for this. Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Gonna end early? I might end it half an hour early. Oh goodness, this is gonna be an interesting one. Alright, is this a different... Alright, I don't think that's F-Gen. Alright, that was sort of one of the Mines themes from Stardew Valley, called Cloth. Have you played the accordion with the dot buttons? I have not. No, I've not had the opportunity for that. It'd be cool to do so, though, I would say that. Alright, this is not going to be a full thing, because I don't know the full thing. I'm only going to give you a little bit. I might try to do the beginning. No way. Oh, I don't remember this part. Shit. How does this part go? Can I get it? Wait, can I? Oh, don't start getting all upset now. Come on. Can I load? No, this isn't gonna load on me. What am I saying? Of course. Why would it load for me? No, I'm just gonna skip to the part I know. Alright, we're just gonna skip it. Stop it! Alright, that's all you're getting out of me. Gosh. Ugh. It's so fucking difficult. That song is so goddamn difficult. I hate it. But it's so good. It's so good. It's so good, but it's so awful. Oh my god. he's getting all upset. You got clean tank and everything. I just like the style. Hey, hello. It's going. It's not going good. It's not going good at all. I don't even know if that person's still here. This page is still loading. It's still broken. This laptop. I swear to God. It's gonna be the death of me. And still going what to do on this. Oh, you're making stuff for a game? That's cool. I'll have to listen to it afterwards. Oh, this thing's gonna break. Hold on, what? Yes. Oh, the hair. Wait, the hair. I recognize the last one. That was a. The Simpsons did a take on that one. When Homer had hair, he took that hair growth medicine or whatever. God. Have you ever done a show? No, I'm too small of a creator to. I'm not known whatsoever. Alright, take care. God. Expedition 33 is gonna be the death of me. Gosh, it sounds so good. Why is cafe music gotta be so difficult? Can you play Undertale? No, I don't know any Undertale. That's on my list of things I gotta research. That has nothing to do with it, and that's not the idea of that. That has nothing to do with it. Let's see how many subscribers you have, actually, just out of curiosity. You have 130 subscribers. Aw, you're just starting out. Aw. That's adorable. I've been doing this for 11 and a half years, and I've just now have started gaining traction. So, for what it's worth, you don't know what you're talking about. Because people will watch me regardless. Because the true fans are the ones that stick around throughout till the end, you know? We're gonna do another theme from Oh, I have no idea. I just clicked on channel activity and to see what the statistics of his thing was. It said his account was created 10 months ago and he only has 130 subscribers. So tiny baby channel. With the chord progression? Oh, maybe that's why. Yeah, cuz I haven't seen any I haven't seen any messages with that, and I had a feeling that maybe that's what you were trying to send earlier. Alright, I will do First Harvest again. Because you're asking, I can do that, yeah. I was a little hesitant to playing it again, because, yeah. I am a robot. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Yes. Robot. But no. You got half of that correct, but no. I'll let you figure out which half. Alright, anyway. This is First Harvest. This is by Dave Thomas. That was pretty spectacular, I'm not gonna lie. That was actually pretty good. That was better than earlier, too. Alrighty, that was First Harvest by Dave Thomas. Yeah, like you. Well, yes, you were right. Yes, the female part. That was the correct half. Yes. No, I already looked at that. Yep. Yes, I wrote that one down. I wrote down the Raymond one. Yes. Yep. All right. Again, itchy. Like Beamer. Yeah, it's all right. I stumbled into a humble version. The YouTube algorithm. That's how it works. It works in mysterious ways. I will play a song. I literally just stopped playing a song. The second option. I don't know what that is. Oh, can you say? No, I'm not gonna say whatever you're gonna ask me to say. No. Goodness. I don't know what it means. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, the freaking... the robot, whatever. Oh, must have meant something bad. Must have meant something bad, and I had a feeling about that. Alrighty. Yes, I'm gonna play... Goodness, I literally just stopped. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Found happiness? Brain rot slang, that just... Oh, okay, well. What kind of turtle? It's a musk turtle. Musk turtle. I know like 30 different songs. Like 30 different songs and stuff. No, we're gonna do an original. This is called I'm gonna do Mistral because I think I'm gonna end the stream soon because the numbers have been really low and today's been really slow and yeah. I've got other stuff I gotta prepare for later this week. Alright, so this is called Mistral. This is an original. How about you buy me one? Venmo me! That could have been a better ending. Alright. That was an original. That's called Mistral. You can find that on YouTube, my YouTube channel, and on Bandcamp, which is you can find through the link in the description of this stream. So feel free to check that out. Did you break? You broke my chat. How dare you? How dare you? What the hell? What are you drinking? Black currant lemonade. Hey, Keely, hello. Oh, yeah, more. I don't know if What? Oh my gosh. This guy is creepy. You're creepy. Hmm. Yeah, for real. Alright. What? I don't know what you're... I don't know what you're doing, but it's interesting. Is on Spotify? I've thought about it. Spotify is such a nightmare. The UI is just terrible because it's optimized for premium users, and it's like, what's the point if I gotta fucking pay to be able to select songs and all this nonsense? And what got you into accordion? All right, so there's a Swedish folktronica band that I like. That I wanted to do more accurate covers of their songs, so I bought this to do so, and subsequently I didn't realize how difficult this instrument would be to learn. One, two, how difficult their songs would be to learn on this after I did sort of figure out how to play this. So, yeah, subsequently I never got around to learning their stuff, and I still haven't done that, and it's been 3 years. And now I have a bunch of original songs and other songs under my belt for repertoire, and yeah. So here we are. What's the it's here, I'll type it because it's hard to understand through pronunciation. It's called Vintergatan. I mean, alright, take care, Skyverse, goodness. Yes. Wait. Actually, now that wait, do I know you? Wait, have I been here before? No. Wait, y'all, both of you know that band? Oh my goodness. Two friggin' wild. In the wild. 2 fans in the wild. Interesting. I just really like Swedish, but oh, interesting. I've never been. I went to Germany for like a week. That's about it. What's this? Hey, you talk to me so I could tune. Maybe, yeah, I could try to do that. I don't know how easy that would be though. You'd have to transfer it by ear, because I don't have any sheet music of my music. The only sheet music I have of my music is Découverte de Soi, and I wrote that up in MuseScore, and I'm like 99% sure it is not accurate in terms of like music theory wise. I transposed it just by listening back to it through the playback over and over to make sure it was in time. So I'm pretty sure like there's probably a better way of writing it. You guys play French? No, I play French music though. What was I gonna do? I don't know what that is. Please don't spam. Yes, hi. Please don't spam. Spam is for the canned meat, not for the YouTube chat. Thank you very much. Keeper. Hey, yeah, it's a lot of practice. It's a lot of practice. Yeah, I think they do. I think they do. I don't know what would have given me that idea, but I think they do drive that. Have either of you heard of Detective Biron? I don't know if the other person was still here. That's a former Swedish band. It's basically the guy that started Vintergatten. That was his previous band. It was with him and his brother and someone else. You can try him. Actually, I don't know. Let me. Hang on. Let me. Can we slow it down a little? I really want to play this for them. Can we? I don't know if I want to try this. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Alright, this is by Don's Banan. No, this is by Detective Biran. It's called Don's Banan. Jesus Christ. Alright, that was a very rocky beginning and a somewhat weird ending, but that transition out of the middle bit to the ending half was very, very smooth. I will say that. I'm gonna have to listen to that back though. Oh, this reset again. Shit. What timestamp is that? We'll call it 3:01. Why not? Come on, let me type. Come on. Alright, that was called Dans Banan. That's by Detective Biran. Oh, it's a difficult song. That's probably the song that I've been trying to perfect for the longest time, because I was trying to play that the first day I got this in the mail, which was, so that's 3 years, give or take. So, yeah. Still trying to perfect it and get it down. Yeah, what the... Oh, alright, you're talking to them. What? Isn't that an anime or something character? I don't know. Shred. Alrighty. What am we gonna do now? I've not learned polka because I've not figured out the chord progression for that yet because it's fast. I've not found one that's easy enough to learn that I like the sound of. Someone recommend... Oh, what was it? The Bluebell polka or something like that? They said it's slow. I have not gotten the chance to look that up yet, though. 18 people here. You know what? I'm gonna make this the last song of the evening, I think. Because, yeah, it's slow. It's been dead all afternoon. What the fuck? I'm not even touching you and you're spazzing. What the hell? Okay. Alright, yeah, there's only 15 or so people here. Yeah. So, to those few of you that are here, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell. That way you're notified of when I go live or when I upload music or videos. And if you're considering supporting me, feel free to send a tip through Venmo, pinned in the top comment in the chat here. Or check out the link in the description. That'll take you to my Bandcamp page where you can find all of my music, as well as a couple covers available for purchase and download. So, yeah, I'd greatly appreciate that. Anyway, this is going to be the last. This is an original. This is called Découverte de Soi. And that's going to end the stream. Oh, we're going to start that over. I can do better than that. Alrighty. That was an original. That's called Découverte de Soi, and that's gonna end the stream. I'm just here on YouTube and Bandcamp. Oh, Rudy, hey, perfect timing there. Alright, I'm gonna get going actually. So, to those of you that are still here, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. How's the bike going? It's going well. I've only gone out busking once with it, but it's definitely an upgrade. I will say that. I was going up hills that normally I would be walking up while pushing my old bike. So that's very reassuring to know. So absolutely zooming up them. I would have passed myself on the sidewalk. Alright, honestly, yeah. So that song I just played, by the way, for the entire month of June, is absolutely free on my Bandcamp page. So if you want to pick up a song by me, go check that out. There's also the feature that still allows you to pay what you want if you want to support me. But for the entire month of June, in honor of Pride Month, Découverte de Soi is absolutely free. And it's not just accordion. There's like 4 other instruments in that song as well. So go have a listen. Also, watch the video of it too. It's probably one of my favorite videos to watch of that song. You too, Rudy. You too. Yes, the typewriter. Yeah, it uses typewriter. I use typewriter in quite a few of my songs. Oh, yes, absolutely. Which, now that I think about it, what's today? Alright, so we're only halfway through the month. Alright. That's not bad. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go find food and stuff. So, again, to those of you that are still here, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you may be in the world. And I wish you luck with whatever you're doing in life. But as for my life, I gotta get going, and I gotta go find food. So, Pride Moth. Yes, it's a Pride Moth. Yes. There you go. Alright. Take care. And, as always, I will see you in the next one. I should be live again tomorrow. Yeah, I should be live again tomorrow. Yeah. Same time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. If I'm not, then I'll make a community post and I will update you all. If I'm not. But I most likely will. So, until then, take care. And ciao.